Hey X-Files listeners, we are on a mission to help you enjoy life 365 days a year, with or without a partner. This includes Valentine's Day. So we'd love to invite you to our first live show on February 14th. Grab the link in the show notes to RSVP now.
We believe that Valentine's Day is to celebrate all of the people that we love. And because for us, that includes our listeners, we want to hang out with you on that day. Please join us at 8 p.m. EST on February 14th for a part live show, part hangout, part live coaching session, and a whole lot of fun.
If you've been an X-Files listener for a while, you will love being part of an upcoming episode. And if you have a dating or breakup question, you will love having the chance to ask us anything on the spot. And if you just want to come and chill out, you will love that too.
And we will love it as well. So get the link to register in the show notes or on our Instagram at X-Files Podcast. And as a special treat and to get you in the Valentine's mood, we are re-releasing one of our very early X-Files episodes. As you can see, we've been promoting the idea of a fun Valentine's Day since the very beginning of X-Files.
Yep. So listen in, and if you want to know if I did end up getting my sexy succulent, join us February 14th to find out.
I mean, I wouldn't bet against it. Hey, I'm Claire.
And I'm Janice.
And this is The X-Files, a podcast about breakups, broken hearts, and moving on.
We are breakup coaches here to help you beat your breakup,
heal your broken heart,
and move on to an amazing, abundant life.
Hey everyone, we are so excited to share this special Valentine's Day episode with you. So, as breakup coaches, why are we doing an episode on Valentine's Day?
What are we doing here?
Well, we don't think it's fair that our society tries to tell us that it is better to be in a relationship than it is to be single.
Yes, and as a single person, I agree with you completely. And also as a very girly person who loves pretty things, we don't think it's fair that this cute and pretty holiday is set up to hurt people who don't have romantic love in their lives. Not to mention the fact that we don't feel like anyone should feel pain on a day that's completely imposed on us. I mean, it's not our choice that this happens on February 14th. Right? You know, it's a major holiday here in the States. So it's really not fair that it actually ends up hurting some people.
Yeah.
And of course, we don't want any of our beloved listeners to feel sad on this day.
No, definitely not. We don't want anyone to feel pressured or sad. Personally, I'm the type that doesn't get excited about Valentine's Day, whether I'm in a relationship or not in a relationship. I'm just a total tomboy. And so all the pink and frilly stuff just really turned me off when I was younger. And I never really grew that interest.
So even when you were younger, you didn't like it?
Yeah. I was just like,
I always loved it.
Yeah. I as soon as I'm like, this is a thing. And I was like, this sucks.
Different strokes for different folks.
And it was just because of the colors. Like I was just like, nah, I don't like pink. And then from there, I just stuck with that.
Okay.
And so it had nothing to do with like people not liking, you know, like not having a person. Cause I was in like third grade, I think, when I first like realized that it was like a thing, you know.
I was in 5th grade and this guy or a boy who had a crush on me got me all of this stuff.
Oh my God.
We were not a couple. I was in freaking 5th grade.
Yeah.
And it was so embarrassing for me. I did not know how to respond to it at all.
Oh my
I
God.
have super strict parents. And I put all the stuff, I could barely even fit it in my backpack.
Oh
and I get home and like hide it because I was afraid I would get in trouble for getting Valentine's.
Oh my God. That's some interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
I guess I have an
gosh.
interesting history with Valentine's Day.
Yeah. No, that's so crazy. This wasn't for Valentine's Day, but I remember like writing a letter to a boy I liked about how we were boyfriend, girlfriend. and he ripped it up and threw it in the trash and said it was
Oh,
stupid. So I was like on the the opposite end.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's okay. It wasn't revenge, but he ended up being like my first official boyfriend like 10 years later in high school, totally
Wow.
by a fluke. So
That is.
yeah, and he did apologize. He was like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry for things I did when I was 7.
7. Yeah, I know, right?
Well, for me, like this weird experience in 5th grade, notwithstanding, I've always found Valentine's Day fun. I always looked forward to making cards. I've always been interested in the Victorian era. I always loved it. And I still to this day think that it's a cute, whimsical way to celebrate love, friendship, sensuality. You can do that alone, and gratitude for those you care about. And yeah, like I just said, you can do all of that without a romantic partner.
So yeah, Janice, you have reclaimed this day as a day of fun and of surprising people with new ways to look at it. And if you're up for it, we want you, dear listener, to do the same. So today we're going to be sharing some ideas and tips for getting through it if it is triggering for you, and also ways to make it fun regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not.
Yay, thank you. This is something that I'm oddly passionate about. So I was excited that you wanted to do this. For so many years, I've told people this is not just about who you're sleeping with or your husband. Like, this is for everyone. And one way that you can do that is something that I am personally right in the middle of doing, and that is creating and sending cards to friends.
Yay!
Who doesn't love to get a card in the mail? This is a great way to surprise people. It is a great way to tell someone that you care about them. Hobbies and crafts are very therapeutic. So I have ordered so much crafting stuff on Amazon. And yeah, I just sit down and create cards for your friends. Sweet.
That's so awesome. Yeah. As someone this year, I was so proud. I finally sent my Christmas cards in time for Christmas.
Oh.
And by Christmas cards, I mean to my parents.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't get one. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry, Janice, but it's like literally I sent one. But
nice
so
work.
I'm like so impressed when like for you, for example, how you just like plan things ahead, and it's something that I totally wish I could do better.
Well, crafting is part of my self-care. I know that that's not going to be a suggestion that everyone's going to love, but for me, it's something that I enjoy. It's a time out for myself, and I seriously love hearing from people when they get them. So, fun way to start.
Yes. That is awesome. So, another way to enjoy Valentine's Day more is to actually learn about the history of Valentine's Day. It was not always just this Hallmark holiday.
Right.
It actually has a very violent history, and that might be reassuring to you. So, yeah. Do you want to give some backstory, Janice? Yes. I know you're a total history buff.
Right. And you can tell that this is a very, Janice episode in that, yes, as our listeners will come to know, I'm a history blogger and history enthusiast. And just a little bit of background about Valentine's Day, as everyone probably realizes that, yes, originally it was a pagan holiday that was, of course, co-opted as a Christian and then secular holiday, just like Halloween and Christmas, St. Patrick's Day, probably a few others. But by the 18th century, it was fairly mainstream in England and, of course, increasingly in the United States as we grew.
Oh my God.
But what people don't realize is that in the beginning, especially in the 18th century, both friends and lovers would exchange gifts and cards on Valentine.
Aww.
Yes, it was not just for who was courting you or who you were married to.
Because Victorian era, man.
They were emotional creatures. And if you read things, I mean, even the language that people use just in completely platonic relationships was, highly intimate. But still today, I mean, love is about more than just who you're sleeping with or who you want
Yeah.
to sleep with. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
But what I didn't know until probably a year and a half ago was also in the Victorian era, people were sending things called vinegar cards to each other on Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
And this was a card that you would send to someone on Valentine's Day who you didn't like.
Oh
There
my
is this
God.
whole research about these cards. For instance, I have seen cards for a salesperson who you despised. There was a bunch made by anti-suffragists for suffragists, if
Uh,
were against that movement.
so
If
thoughtful.
someone, yeah, and they were nasty. They were so mean. If someone was pursuing you who you did not want to pursue or who you did not extend the same feelings, you might send them a card on Valentine's Day, letting them know how horrible they were. I am not kidding. And it was super widespread. In fact, I did pull a fact for this episode.
Yeah.
In 1905, 25,000 such vinegar Valentines were withheld by postal workers because the postal workers found them to be so inappropriate and problematic
Oh my
that they
God.
didn't send them.
Oh,
Yes. So this is
wow.
25,000 not sent. So you can see
Oh my
how
God.
widespread this practice was.
Yeah. Could you
So,
imagine the Postal Service auditing our mail
well,
today?
and this is another nerdy history thing that I won't go into, but this was also during the time of the Comstock laws, where they were going through people's mail and, really holding things back if they thought it was inappropriate in any way.
Oh my God.
Like you couldn't even send contraceptives, anything about contraceptives, birth control through the mail. And so,
Oh my
yeah, they were going
gosh.
through people's mail. Anyways, my point with this being,
Yeah.
like, let's have a bit of fun with it. This is hilarious, actually. Oh, and people were sending these cards through the 1970s. So
Wow.
I know. So give it a goog and yeah, have some fun. See what weird people or the weird things that people were doing on Valentine's Day back in the day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it just learning about the Victorian era, especially, and how
Mhm.
the whole wear white on your wedding day, that was not a thing
Mm.
until, well, was it Queen Victoria?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was the one who kind of made it a trend.
she started it.
Hmm.
And I think diamonds as like engagement rings
Hmm.
became
Yeah.
in vogue. And now it's like, I, let
Can
me
you
just
imagine
throw out
someone
a
not giving
percentage.
you?
Yeah, not giving you a diamond. You're like,
Mhm.
excuse me.
And this could be
Um,
a fun episode also. We could maybe juxtapose
oh my
Victorian
gosh.
dating rituals to
Victorian
today.
dating? Yeah. Oh man.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
something I know a lot about. But if you're single and trying to have fun with the holiday, this could be
Yeah.
something that you could post on your social media and just, have a bit of fun with it.
Yeah, have a little bit of fun with it. Maybe don't send your own vinegar cards.
I'm not down with it at all. I'm not saying for anyone to do
Yeah, it's
this.
like,
I'm just looking back and seeing
yeah.
the way that this has evolved
Mm-hmm.
in our society is
It's so
extremely
crazy.
drastic. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, listen to this. This is one poem that I pulled from one of these cards. "'Tis all in vain, your simpering looks. You never can incline, with all of your bustles, stays, and curls, to find a Valentine."
Oh.
This is one of the popular
Hashtag
cards.
alone forever.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. So yeah, vinegar Valentines. Look it up. Have some fun.
Oh my
The next
gosh.
thing that I'm quite excited about is using Valentine's or the weekend before or whatever's right for you to
Mhm.
plan a girls' night.
Hell yeah.
Why not? I have done this several times. And of course, many listeners will be familiar with the Valentine's Day ritual that was popularized by Parks and Rec. And I'm all about this. I think this is a wonderful opportunity to get your female friends together, maybe all your friends. I don't know that it needs to be limited to girls, but and just let each other know how much you mean to one another, have a bit of fun with it. My favorite one that I ever threw was when I was living in New York City. And granted, I was actually in a relationship at the time, married, and during one of the good times in our relationship.
Yeah.
But I still got all of my friends together in our apartment. I think it happened. Valentine's Day landed on a Saturday. And so I actually did like the girls thing during the day. And first, well, there's like tons of champagne flowing, little champagne bar. And then we did the exercise or the activity where each person gets a piece of paper with their name on it. And then you pass it around the circle and everyone puts something that they love about that person. So that in the end you have a list of, compliments.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah, it was really lovely. I love doing that at parties. And then I had a friend who was a passion parties consultant come and give, a presentation about toys and products and sexy things that you can get for yourself.
Yeah, if you've never heard of that, that's where someone so Passion Party is it the brand or is it?
So Passion Parties would be I guess the retailer.
Okay.
So, yeah. So the person who comes, they do manufacture, I think, some of their own things, but it's mostly, I guess, the outlet through which it all gets sold.
Okay.
I guess technically it's MLM, but that, was not my experience with the company.
Yeah. 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 I guess MLMs are fine when they're selling you sex toys.
Right. And also giving their salespeople like 50% as well.
Yeah. Everyone wins.
Yeah.
You're having orgasms and they're making some money. Like, it's good stuff.
Yes, completely. Yeah. I'm all about this company. I'm not sure where they're at today, but everyone had a blast. I am sure that there's a virtual way to do this. I don't have too many, fantastic ideas, but virtual, Valentine's happy hour could be something that you could organize. There should be some way to do the compliment exercise via email.
Yeah.
And look, everyone can use it right now with, we're a year into the pandemic, this Valentine's Day.
We can all use some words of affirmation.
Yep. No one's, going to not want some type of fun Valentine's Day virtual party.
Yeah. What happens to, I feel like no one's been having Zoom parties recently.
Oh,
and
Zoom
it was
fatigue.
A thing.
Yeah.
Zoom fatigue. Yeah. That makes sense.
I think that we could bring it back. You're right. Oh man, for a few months there, it was just one Zoom.
Yeah, fancy dress Zooms,
right.
And all of that's just awesome.
But get creative. I think that because we have been in a bit of a lull with the Zoom parties, that if you're coming out with something, fabulous Valentine's related, that could be really fun for people right now.
Yeah. And you could also, like, if you're just like cringing at all of this, you could also have a like not that like any of it is cringy, but if you're like, I don't really, you can throw a party and be like, this is the party where we don't talk about Valentine's Day. Like this will be the only mention of it is rule number 1. Don't talk about Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah. So, you don't have to not plan something for Valentine's Day because you just don't want to mention Valentine's Day. You can still plan
It could be
something.
like, let's talk about cars and trucks and have some beer. Yes, completely. Do whatever, resonates with you.
Exactly. Yeah. Awesome. So another idea for something you can do, kind of on the trend of what we were talking with the passion party, is buy a little something for yourself,
make it sexy.
Yeah, make it sexy because how will someone know how to please you if you don't practice pleasing yourself?
Yes.
So yes. So, branch out a little bit, try a new sex toy. I don't have the citation for this, but I know that when you get used to doing the same thing every time, it becomes like those roots in your brain become super solid, and then you're going to start needing to do that same thing every time. So I've actually heard that you should try something different a lot more than you do, and actually only do your favorite way like 20% of the time.
Oh my God, that is so hot. Love it. Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you bought yourself a good toy?
Yeah. Good toy, or just try something new. Um,
Yeah, completely. My
yeah.
suggestions would be the womanizer or the satisfier.
Oh my God, I really want to try
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, very big fan. And then I just want to throw in one of my, I guess, single girl commandments or breakup commandments would be thou shall not deprive yourself of pleasure because you are single.
Yes. Yes.
Completely. So maybe look into that. And then as far as a resource, if anyone doesn't listen to Sex with Emily,
Oh my
it's one
God,
of my
so good.
favorite podcasts. And she probably splits things right down the middle between, like sex with a partner and sex with yourself.
Yeah.
She's super fun to listen to, so down to earth. And
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Super entertaining.
yeah,
And you'll definitely learn something.
absolutely. More than you ever
Yeah.
even wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, love you, girl.
Yeah. Let's narrow the orgasm gap and make
Mhm.
this less
Yes.
of a thing.
Yeah.
All right. So I think I skipped ahead here because I just covered this kind of, but if you want to hate it, then hate it. Like
Yeah.
don't go on social media for the day.
Mhm.
Don't throw the party. Like just, pretend it doesn't exist. Do that.
Yeah, we're
Like
not
totally
about the
fine.
shoulds here.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
exactly.
just one way to look at it. If you
Mhm.
find it repulsive, um, I might suggest that this might be also that something that's triggering for you. I could be wrong, but yeah, maybe just don't go on social media for the day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Totally allowed.
All right, another tip: write a love letter to yourself or to a friend. Everybody needs to know that they are appreciated, especially right now. If there's someone who you feel like writing a letter to, this would be a wonderful opportunity to do it. And I think we will probably give some type of journal tip in every episode. Get out your journal and write a love letter to yourself.
Yes.
Got a lot of wonderful things going on for you, a lot that you're offering the world, things that you are wonderful at. Light a candle and yeah, put it on the page.
Yeah. And if you can't think of something that you actually love about yourself right now, if you're in a really
Mhm.
dark place right now, start basic. Be like,
Okay.
thanks, my hands work. I love my
Mhm.
hands.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep.
I really like my hair. Like,
Yep.
don't be afraid to start really basic. And as you get momentum, you'll start to be able to go broader and be like, hey, I'm a really good friend.
Mhm.
I have good interior design skills. Like,
Yes. Yeah, and see that might seem basic to some, but that's a really lovely thing, to recognize about yourself or
exactly.
a food that you make well or
Yeah.
something that you were proud of from the last week.
Hmm.
So many things. Once you get going, I know it's going to come.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
But I know when you're in the deep sads,
Mhm.
it can be hard sometimes
Yeah.
to find anything, but just go really basic. You don't have to be like, I'm Mother Teresa and I'm fucking saving the world. Like you can,
Yes,
yeah.
true. And also, if you're finding it very hard, you can start with an actual gratitude list of external things and
Yeah.
then, kind of work yourself into the more internal ones.
Yep.
And I
Sounds
would be
good.
so thrilled if anyone shared with us that you do this over Valentine's weekend. In fact, just sitting here in the moment, I think I'll probably make a commitment to write myself a love letter this weekend.
Yay! Yes, I love it. I love it.
All right. And then this might seem basic and a little cliched, but I don't know. This is just me. Tip number 7, flowers. A lot of people have their day cheered by flowers. I'm a big flower person. Buy a bouquet for yourself. Buy one for someone else.
Yeah.
It's really fun to receive flowers. And so it brightens up your space. It's something kind of out of the ordinary to do. And yeah, put a smile on your face and someone else's.
Yeah. Put a smile on your face, give it to someone, like a
I say
friend or
get
something.
sunflowers over roses though. Like do something
Hell
super
yeah. I
cheery.
love
Yes. I
sunflowers.
know, me
Oh my
too.
God. Yeah, get flowers for yourself and just like thinking about the science of it too. Our brains release happy chemicals when we see things from nature. So,
Yep. Mhm.
getting some flowers in your home is going to be really good. You could get a bouquet of like eucalyptus or something like that if you're not into the flowers as much.
Yes.
I
Mm,
love
put it in your shower.
eucalyptus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put
put
it
it
in
in
my
your
shower.
shower.
Yes.
It's so good. I love it.
Amazing. Actually, I would love I mean, I don't do this myself, but I think getting yourself flowers, like each week is a very, very beautiful self-care practice. So
Yeah.
maybe this is, the weekend to start that.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, another idea is to get the fanciest takeout that you can and just chill. Just chill
Yeah,
out.
just,
Have your takeout, enjoy your delivered, sushi, pizza, both,
Mhm.
like actually just like I know those things are like it does cost money and stuff and it's like, do be financially responsible. Like otherwise I would be getting takeout every day. But you can splash out on Valentine's Day. And
Yep.
also during the pandemic, like that's gonna support a business near you. And if you can order from a small business, it's gonna make a big difference for them. So
Yep.
yeah.
I think this is a good excuse to get some takeout and just
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
attend to all of, your senses and just relax for the
Yeah.
night. Take, do something special.
Yes.
Mhm. All right. Oh, so this is something that I've also done on a lot of Valentine's days. So I splash my social media feeds with this quote. I'm giving everyone a chance to get pen and paper. All right.
You
It
can't
is
see it, but she waggled her eyebrows like,
yes.
I'm waiting.
I really am. So this is your chance.
Yeah.
It is better to be single than in a relationship that isn't working. This is a good time to remind everyone else that this is not just a holiday for people who are in relationships.
Yeah.
Deciding to take a step back from a relationship or not being in a relationship because a previous one hasn't worked out is a wonderful reason to be single. And I think that Valentine's Day is a great time to remind the world of that.
Yeah. It's better to be single than in a relationship that is not working.
Mm-hmm.
When you are with someone that is not the right match for you, you can feel so much more lonely than you ever would single.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yes. And I mean, let's like be real here. I know that a lot of people who are in relationships get excited about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And look, if you're in a relationship, I'm so super happy for you. But look, a lot of people are and aren't that happy. So,
Yeah.
and it is really brave to walk away from it.
Hmm.
All right, number 10, and this is something else that might be specific to me, but I would love to spread is decorating your space ahead of time for Valentine's Day.
Woo.
And I'm talking hearts, doilies, all the cuteness. These are colors and things that can, lift the mood and are fun to have around. I
Mhm.
also decorated for Christmas even though I was not a single other person has come into my apartment, but I enjoyed the actual cutting of all of the snowflakes and putting things up, and every day enjoyed it. So this could be the beginning of a new tradition for you is decorating your space.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
love that. Yeah, decorate your space ahead of time. And yeah, if you're not a decorating person, this tip is not for you. So, and that can be that the decoration is your flowers or you get,
Yep.
a new
Mhm.
succulent or something.
Oh, that is such a good idea. Yes, I'm
Yes.
sure a lot of
Sexy
people
succulents.
listening. Yes. Oh, I think that's my thing.
Ah!
I have been wanting to buy myself a new tall cactus for
Yeah.
ages. And I live right by a plant shop. And I think actually now I'm
Yeah,
going
there
to
you
take
go.
the
You
example
can be
and
like,
buy a sexy succulent for myself for Valentine's Day.
yes. And then next year you can celebrate the I got you day for your succulent.
My succulent's birthday. Oh my
Like an
goodness.
adopted
Love
succulent.
it. I'm going to start my own holiday.
Yeah.
All right. So there's 10 tips for reclaiming Valentine's Day.
Yes.
But we also know that you might hear about
Single Awareness Day. Single
yeah.
Awareness Day. Be aware that people are single. It's
Exactly.
ridiculous.
Mhm.
Basically, is we both kind of feel
Not a
that
fan.
this unofficial holiday of Single Awareness Day, the day after Valentine's Day.
Right. Like talk about sloppy seconds.
Yeah. Like, oh, we'll get your half price chocolates or
Right.
whatever. I just,
Oh,
well,
totally.
yeah, come on, guys. Every day is Single Awareness Day.
Right. So just to fill you in, apparently single awareness, well, I know this, I've seen it all over the place, but February 15th is meant to be Single Awareness Day. And you might hear some people say that, if you're single, that's the day that you should, claim for yourself. But
Mhm.
personally, I think that having it the day after Valentine's Day reinforces the idea that Valentine's Day is just for people in romantic
Yeah.
relationships, and that this is something that we're kind of, like we're saving the leftovers for the people who aren't in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I think it's very subtle, but it does send this message that it's okay and almost expected that you'll feel sad on Valentine's Day
Boo.
if you're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not cool. We disagree. You
Yeah,
should.
I mean, no offense to whoever I'm sure was very well intentioned and started this,
Yeah.
but this is not what I like. This is not my jam.
Yeah.
And also, if we're real, which we love to do on this show,
Mhm.
30% of American adults are single.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is not like some minority group here. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it is minority, but
Yeah, I
it's
mean.
a huge portion of the population.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can at least do that math. And
Yeah.
also, which I just figured out, is so out of that 30%, half of those people are not even trying to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
flying our single flag and happy with it. So we don't need
Exactly.
our own day. I
No.
just, we should be a part
Exactly.
of mainstream society.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is almost a tangent. But I hear this a lot, like
Proceed.
all the good ones are gone or like things like that. And I'm like, hey,
Mhm.
like just because someone's single doesn't mean that they're like not as good as people in relationships.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
like you can just be choosing to not find someone, and you can be trying to find someone and not label
Having
everyone
standards.
else who's single as being not
Mhm.
good enough for you, because I'm sure you're a great person, and therefore it stands to reason there are other great people who are single and who are looking, and you will find each other. So I
Yes,
just, yeah.
completely.
Yes.
No, I really appreciate your tangent. I think that I don't know if this is just in America. Actually, no, it's probably worldwide. Like we see as adults that being in a relationship is like the default. It's what everyone wants. And
Mhm.
in reality, that it's just not the case. Like some people are
Yeah.
perfectly happy doing certain things solo. And frankly, I'm so sick of people trying to push me to date, asking me if I'm going to have kids, all of these things where people just assume
Mhm.
that I want this and want to like encourage me to do it,
Mhm.
when in reality I don't see what it would add to my life right
Mhm.
now. I could
Right
change my
now.
mind, But
Yeah.
yes, just please believe me that I'm just cool. I love Valentine's Day. I don't
Yeah.
want to date.
Exactly. And it just means that, if someone does come along where you're like, yes, you actually add more to my
Mm,
life.
yeah.
Like that's a good thing.
I
And you're always allowed to change your mind. You can go through your whole life and be like, I don't want kids. You can change your mind. And it wasn't because someone told you that you would eventually change your mind. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Um,
Just like all the people who are in relationships and then end up breaking up. Like they change their mind
They've
as
changed their
well.
mind. And it doesn't mean that like, anything that happened was false or
Mhm.
fake at the time. It just things changed.
Yes, yes.
So
Just like I'm not delusional that I don't want to date right now. I
yeah.
actually really love my life and
Yeah.
I don't need an awareness day for me.
Yeah, you're like, I'm perfectly okay with
Yes.
anonymity.
All right. Well, this has been a really fun episode.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed it. And we also hope that if you think that Valentine's Day is something that's tough for you or feel like you're dreading it, I think the point of this episode is that we really hope that you'll find some way to make it fun
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, this is such a tough time for so many people. You could be a part of spreading joy and cheer to
Yeah.
others when a lot of people need it, regardless of if they're in a relationship or not.
Exactly. And if you're in the sads right now and
Hmm.
you are grieving, like this is your permission slip to just keep grieving at the rate you were grieving.
Hmm.
I'm I think our
Yeah.
point is that
Mhm.
Valentine's Day is like totally separate from your worth and your process and things like that. It's if you're doing great, it shouldn't throw you off your game and make you feel crappy for that one day.
Hmm.
And if you're just
Yes.
feeling crappy because you're grieving and you just broke up, let it be that you're just
Hmm.
feeling crappy and you're grieving because you just broke up. Like any of the other days that you're working through this, feeling
Yeah.
your feels, processing your emotions, like you shouldn't feel worse on one day.
Yes, another Claire truth bomb. Love it. And we love our listeners. Happy Valentine's Day. I am totally going to say it. Yeah, I think this is a really good opportunity to spread love to our listeners and our growing
Yeah.
audience. And we're so thankful for you.
Yeah.
And
And if you want someone to talk to on Valentine's Day, we'll probably be still answering our DMs.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
obviously be thrilled.
Yeah, so we're here to support you if you have questions or if you just want to say hey.
Hmm.
We are on the IGs and the rest of the socials pretty much. So
Yeah, and if you do end up making cards, having a virtual girls' night, any of that, please tag us. I don't think anything would make me happier.
Oh my God. We will.
All right. See you guys soon.
Bye. Thanks for listening to X-Files, a podcast about breakups, broken hearts, and moving on.
If you liked this episode, tag us on your Instagram story so we can connect.
And you can find me, Claire, on Instagram at HeartbreakGlowUp.
And me, Janice, at Janice Formicella. Talk soon.
Bye.